Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Trevor Bauer gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now. A very comfortable afternoon for baseball. 61 degrees our game time temperature. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he will smartly swipe that ball away in foul territory, so we likely won't see the bunt again now with 2 strikes. Hit on the ground out to short. Picked up by Larkin. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The center fielder, Lou Brock.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and in steps the all-time Cardinal great Lou Brock. The 2-1 home. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Michael Lee. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Stan Musial, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. He's running. Strike called. Now to throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Lee stands at second with 2 gone. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Cards leave 1. Cardinals nothing. Reds stepping in at the plate. Back right after this on MLB Network. Bob Gibson is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
All even now, 2-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
In now for the Reds, Joe Morgan. The 3-1 pitch. Drilled to the right side. And the Reds have their first hit of the season.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get in a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 heater?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike one and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
Into the box, George Foster. 3 balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
This is line to left. And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
At the plate now, Tony Perez. The short hit hard. Right to Smith. Throw to Hornsby. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. Now batting, Rogers Hornsby. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Bench is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Hornsby is retired, and there's one away. Standing in, Yadier Molina, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. No score here as we play inning number 2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Set and the 1-1 pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Paul DeYoung. Fouled away.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Bench finds it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Johnny Bench. just hung in there on that one.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Into the box now, Adam Dunn. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting center, the center fielder, number 44.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Eric Davis will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Nothing across here this half. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. So here now is the pitcher, Bob Gibson. 9-1-2 due up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
So he got him swinging. Bob Gibson becomes the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Ozzie Smith. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-2.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Coming to the plate now, Lou Brock. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-1 home is a ball below the zone. Missed with a knuckle curve there, and now it's 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So coming to the plate, Michael Lee, man at first after the 2-out walk. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Cards leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch, and he fouls this one off. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
The pitcher, Trevor Bauer, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And he misses the bunt attempt, so it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
He's going to be looking down at the third base coach right now, hoping he takes this bunt sign off. It's just a lost art in today's game.
Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Barry Larkin.
Ready now, Barry Larkin, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Liner toward right center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Stepping in now, Joe Morgan. A ball and 2 strikes.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
In now, George Foster. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. 3 innings in the books, no score on MLB Network. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Stan Musial. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Rogers Hornsby, fouled off. Nobody out, runner on first. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Stepping into the box, Yadier Molina. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready with the 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
To the plate now, Paul DeYoung, left side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Stepping up now, Tony Perez. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on to get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the Reds get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
At the plate now, Johnny Bench. And this pitch misses to the Reds catcher. Now 2-1. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Now they'll have to deal here with Adam Dunn. He's 0 for 1 thus far. None out, runners at first and second. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Done with that open stance, and here's the pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Full count, 3-2.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batting, number 44.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Davis looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Brock is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Standing in, Eugenio Suarez. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here's the payoff pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Reds strand a couple through 4. Still tied, 0-0. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next will be the pitcher, Bob Gibson. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Nope.
Line toward the alley in left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
At the plate, Ozzie Smith on the ground to third. To Morgan at the bag. Over to Perez, and it's a double play.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lou Brock.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Lou Brock. Now the payoff pitch home. And it's fouled away. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Now at the plate, Michael Lee, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. The 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back easily. The 1-2. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. One left for the Cardinals. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So here's the Reds pitcher, Trevor Bauer. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. 1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Lee is there to put it away for out number 1.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Barry.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Barry Larkin. He singled his last time up. 1 out, nobody on. And he hits the corner with that one. 2-2. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So now to the plate, Joe Morgan. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that, the inning comes to a close. Reds are down in order. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Ready for another shot now. Stan Musial, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Musial is retired, and there's 1 away. Digging in once again, Rogers Hornsby. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one. And this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
In now, Yadier Molina. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Davis is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. Still no score. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, George Foster. And there's ball 2 now. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2. This one's down to third. And there's one down now.
Next to Cincinnati, the first baseman, Tony Perez.
So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Tony Perez. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 5, Johnny Bench.
Stepping up to the plate, Johnny Bench. It was a walk in his last trip. The 3-1. Boy, and he rips this ball down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. We are still scoreless. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
The 1-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Bench goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Goldschmidt is retired, and there's one away. Now at the plate, Paul DeYoung. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High and deep to right center. And Dunn's got this for out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, Bob Gibson.
So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Bob Gibson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Riding in once again, Adam Dunn. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And that misses. 2-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Into the box now, Eric Davis. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here now the 2-2.
Thank you.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
In now, Eugenio Suarez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Payoff pitch one more time. And he fouls this one off. He'll try it again, 3-2. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And a relay home. The tag, and he's safe. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Digging in to try it again, Trevor Bauer. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. And good awareness behind the plate as he'll make the quick basket catch for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Barry Larkin. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. This is line to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The batter, number 8. Second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Standing in now, Joe Morgan. A ball and 2 strikes now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Two down, runners at first and second. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Reds lead this one 1-0. Digging in, Ozzie Smith. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Red Skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And he's going to make the change here. That's going to be all for Trevor Bauer. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back. A runner at second, nobody out. Into the box, Lou Brock. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. Liner towards second. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Coming to the plate now, Michael Lee, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Stan Musial. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Now in the box, Rogers Hornsby. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Archie Bradley was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Into the box now, Yadier Molina. Head-to-head numbers against Archie Bradley. He's 1 for 4. Fastball called strike, 1-2. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. Now this will rattle up against the wall. The relay on to second, but he's in safely as a run is also in, and with it they take the lead.
Now batting.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, Dewar. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Stepping in now, Paul Goldschmidt. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
So bases are loaded, nowhere to put him with one away, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product Paul DeYoung. Fouled off. Three runs already home here. Turned on down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time, and that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Ina Slaughter will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only one away. Good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Here's Foster backing up on it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Reds 1. Harrison Bader remains in the game, batting 9th and manning left field.
Now playing left field, number 48.
John Brebbia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 60, John Brebbia.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, George Foster.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Slow roller down the third baseline. And this is going to be a foul ball. Pass ball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Cardinals are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
At the plate now, Tony Perez. A ball and 2 strikes to Perez. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Once again, a 3-2. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
At the plate, Johnny Bench. A little bit outside. 2-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he lays off again, ball 3. Adam Dunn will be next. This is in the air to right. Lee is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The right fielder, number 44, Adam.
At the plate, Adam Dunn. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
You know, Matty, tough to go down looking right there, especially in a long at bat. I kind of tip my hat to the fact that he didn't go into uber swing mode. He battled. He just got locked up. Look for him to have another quality AB. I think he's seeing the ball pretty darn big right now.
Done with that open stance, and here's the pitch. And a fastball called, strike 3, and the side is retired. Reds leave 1. They're down here 5-1. Michael Lorenzen enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Michael Lorenzen.
All set for the start of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Lou Brock. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Hit out towards second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
At the plate, Michael Lee. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 1 out, nobody on. Full count now, 3-2. Harrison Bader is on deck. 3-2 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The next 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Harrison Bader. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And the 2-1. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the second baseman, Rogers Hornsby.
Into the box, Rogers Hornsby. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. 2 out with the man at first. And another throw over. Runner back safely. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Runners on the move for second. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. A runner on first with 2 away. Runner going a second time. And another foul ball. Now another 2-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Cards leave 1. They're up 5-1. Jordan Hicks is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
12, Jordan Hicks.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Eric Davis. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Late that time for a strike.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
In now, Eugenio Suarez. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Ken Griffey will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Smith is up with it. Throw to first. He'll be in time to record the final out. And the Cardinals move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
5-1 the final total in today's game. The St. Louis Cardinals used a huge 8th inning to help secure the win. Bob Gibson earns his first win of the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Reds, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Our paid attendance at Great American Ballpark this afternoon, 42,319. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.